Well, hello to my lovely, beautiful Tauruses. Thank you for stopping by moonlittarotscope to get a reading on your Mercury retrograde in Pisces journey, which is starting on February 16th, which is actually 2 days ago. I'm going on through the beginning of March. So this is just going to be an exploration of a journey or message that you might receive through this retrograde, okay? So yes, the retrograde is a lot of times something that people are, it's something to take note of, not something to fear. Okay, so I thought it'd be really fun to do just a general reading, but you'll, see what kind of information you can get on what may occur during this time frame for you, Taurus. So I did a live reading for all signs with the Mercury retrograde, but I wasn't able to get to Taurus and Capricorn live, so that's why I'm doing your reading tonight, especially just for you. Okay, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the like. Because I do, not only do I do love readings for all the zodiac signs and other general readings, such as this one, I also do live personal readings that are free. So you can come on, jump on one of my lives and ask me a question specifically for you. So keep that in mind. I would certainly love to have you in our chat. All right, so I'm going to get right into this reading for you, Taurus. I'm going to do a simple Celtic cross spread, and we'll get some information and see what adventure you've probably already started on in this Mercury retrograde. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune jumped right out. The 10 of Swords crossing you. Wow. The Magician in your subconscious. This is already, I'm really kind of excited about this reading. The Hanged Man in your recent past. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse as your goal. So I feel like there's we'll get into it more. And then moving forward, we have the Page of Cups moving out of the Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So, wow, I kind of got excited about this right off the bat. First of all, I haven't seen the Wheel of Fortune in a while. So that's very interesting. And I just did Capricorn's reading. They also had the Hanged Man in this exact placement. So I found that interesting as well. Anyway, let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune to me is about a karmic cycle. And being that this Mercury retrograde is in Pisces, Pisces is sort of wrapping up our astrological year. And it is about karmic cycles coming back around, closing out, beginning to start something new, possibly an Aries season. So I found it interesting that this came out right in the center of your reading because it's about luck and it's about karmic cycles. All right. So let's get some clarifiers. And this one just wanted to jump. And we have the Two of Swords to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that you're in the process of making a choice. You're making a choice because you are so done with the situation, and you still might be feeling hurt. You still might be feeling hurt, okay? And this could be the only thing that is making it difficult for you to make whatever decision that needs to be made. But it's very clear to me that this decision will be made during this Mercury retrograde, okay? Let's clarify this 10 of Swords and find out why it's here crossing you in reverse, keeping you from moving forward about making this decision, okay? And I had a couple of jumpers hit the floor, so I'm going to take them. We have the Four of Swords and we have the Chariot. So yeah, you definitely want to move on. There is a feeling of you need to isolate. You need to get, I feel like you guys want to get away from someone, that somebody's really trying to influence your decision. And you're like, you know what? I need some peace and quiet. I am tired of the pain. I want to heal. I want to recover. And I definitely want to move on. Okay. Making this decision isn't easy, and you have to go with your gut on this one. Okay. So I'm just going to put these cards over here, and we're going to explore the Magician that is in your subconscious. So the Magician being here is such a fantastic placement for it because it's basically in your subconscious. I call it the underbelly, right? It's part of you that you just may not be aware of at this time, but it is definitely there. And because it is there, it is, you have the power to make this happen. You are going to make the right choice, and you have everything you need. You don't need anyone else, okay? This might be a cry for independence for you, Taurus, okay? Okay, so what is the Magician? Let's clarify. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So, I think you're ready to put the work in. I think you're ready to do whatever it takes. You may not be aware of it, okay? Because right now you might just be feeling, this Ten of Swords energy of just, I'm so done. I don't even want to move. And that I just really want to rest and meditate and heal. So I feel like there's a feeling of inaction, but there is a part of you, and it may come out during the Mercury retrograde, that is really wanting to put in the work to manifest something fantastic into your life, because you do want to move on from something, okay? You need to end this cycle out, and luck is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune being in the middle of your reading, for some reason, I feel like this is very special. It's very special. Something about this is very, very special. Like, you guys might actually find yourself, in a place of just, like, wow, like, is this really happening? Like, this is like, this is also a good for, you're going to make good choices with regards to risk as well. So if you're dealing with a high risk situation, or, a gambling situation, this does talk about it being a good time, because that you are going to make a good choice. Now, don't go out and spend, all of your income on a lotto ticket, okay? But yeah, just know this, okay? Just know this. It's a good time for luck when you use your intuition to make your choices, okay? So in your recent past, I do see that you've walked away because you saw something different. And this being here is also interesting, because we are just come out of Aquarius season, and this is the Aquarius card. And with the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from something that's not good for you. It's really not good for you, but the issue is it's painful. So it's painful for you to leave things behind. This is actually one of the cards that, to me, talks about, recovering from possible addictions, although it may not be. But in the recent past, you've been able to see things differently in your life. You really have. It may have just been through this last 30 days. You've really been able to see things differently. And you've been able to, and because of that, you were able to make a choice to walk away from something. But you know what? People are not making it easy for you to move on. They're not making it easy. And not only is it not people, but it's really easy to make a decision, and then you turn around and you go later on, you're like, oh, wow, now I really don't know if I made the right decision, because now I'm dealing with the consequences, or it really hurts to be without maybe a person or a job or whatever. For some of you, I feel like it's a family member that you've needed to like kind of cut off. So definitely this is, it's like it's trying to pull you back. Okay. So let's see what it is. Your goal here is sort of to I feel like you guys, although you do want to meditate and kind of rest and recover, I do feel like you want to get, you feel like you need to be part of a group that's doing something positive. It could be a group of people at work, at home, family, friends, what have you. Maybe you have some events coming up where, in the past, maybe because of this, whatever this thing is that was weighing you down, kind of kept you from having the guts to open the door and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I would like to be part of this thing, which is most likely positive, because see how you're walking away from something negative and you're moving into something positive with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse, because in the upright, it is almost like being thrown out because you don't fit in. So because it's in reverse and it's because what you want, it's really not about fitting in as much as it is about taking that leap to do something different, not to just to walk away from something, but to move towards something. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for you, Taurus. All right. Whoa. Two. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So you're aware. I feel like, Taurus, and I hate to say this, I don't hate to say it, it's just what it is. I really feel like you guys might be walking away from some habit or addiction or codependent situation that has been bad for you. And you have support for you, whereas before you didn't. It wasn't that people wouldn't allow you into their group. It was that you felt isolated because you knew that this thing that was holding you down and holding you back made you even feel lonely in the crowd, right? And to clarify that, we're seeing that you are beginning to see what you do have instead of what you don't have. And you're beginning to see that all the earthly pleasures and things that bring you emotional fulfillment are only slightly what you're looking for. Okay, there's so much more than what you need what this thing is, you know. And for some of you, this could be, I don't know why I'm just getting art. Some of this could be about art, just going in a different direction, changing what it was that you wanted, beginning to count your blessings, and actually beginning to open yourself up to receiving support from unlikely sources. So let's see what this Page of Cups is moving forward, because the Page of Cups is a message of love. Being that it's in reverse, it's either coming in very slowly or you're giving it very slowly. I do feel cautious energy around the Page of Cups moving forward. This is coming out of the Mercury retrograde. So let's clarify that. Let's see what more information Spirit has for us for the Page of Cups. And we have Judgment in reverse. Interesting. Interesting. So it looks to me as if you, you're not, you know, everyone calls Taurus stubborn, and I am getting a bit of a stubbornness, but this Mercury retrograde is, you're obviously making some changes here, you know, and you can still hold, you don't have to change who you are, Taurus. That's what I love about y'all. You don't have to change who you are to advance in this world. Like, you don't have to act differently or do anything differently. It's just like your energy is the same. But, you know, I think you're beginning to realize that if you don't behave in a way that this negative energy over here wants you to behave, then they're going to lose love for you. And you're okay with that. You don't need this. You don't need love from this negative thing. That something was attached, and I'm supposed like an attachment, an addiction, a codependency. You don't need love from this anymore because you don't want their judgment anymore. You don't want to be judged anymore. This is also a call from the universe as well, to be true to yourself. And also to, this is also a little bit for me about morality and ethics. Being that it's in reverse with clarifying the Page of Cups, I feel like you're not going to take in messages that don't seem authentic to you, that aren't loud and clear, that seem kind of murky. You're getting Mercury messages of love. Mercury. Did you hear me? I just said Mercury. That was funny. Murky messages of love that aren't clear. I think you're beginning to see that it's you're not going to try it. You're not going to go after it because you don't need to be judged, all right? And it's not your nature anyway. So you're just not going to take their judgment. You're going to create, you are in the process of ending out and closing out a karmic cycle, moving forward. And I know it does look to me like it's not going to be an easy. There are some real and true, there's some serious, what do I want to call it? Blocks. You know, it's not going to be an easy walk, okay? So, you know, this walking away, I mean, in this end of the cycle. But luck is on your side. The Magician, you have everything within you that you need, okay? You're about to be embraced by some supportive people that before you weren't able, it wasn't maybe that you weren't able to get support from them, but now you're ready to actually receive support, accept support moving forward, guys, okay? So, beautiful Tauruses, this is going to be your Mercury in retrograde reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Also, like, share, and subscribe, and share. Now, I'm just saying this. Some of us readers have kind of gotten lost in the shuffle because there's been a recent explosion of new readers here on YouTube. So, again, you know, if you can just push the like button, if you can share this video with a Taurus you know, or any of my other videos, it is so much appreciated. It's good karma for me, good karma for you, right? So anything you could do to help me or assist me in that way, I would surely appreciate it, because the momentum of my videos has drastically slowed down. Also, if you would like a personal reading, you can email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com to get more information about that. And I think, as I mentioned in the beginning, I do live free personal readings, usually on the weekends, but hit the bell so you are aware of it. Also, if you join my Facebook group on Moonlit Tarot Scope, you just go to Facebook, go to search for groups, and then look for Moonlit Tarot Scope. You're going to get a heads up on those live free personal readings before anyone on YouTube does, okay? All right, lots of love, Taurus. This is a very kind of exciting, although I know that it's not going to be the easiest journey for you. It's exciting, and I feel like it's, some days you're going to wake up and feel grudgingly about it, like, oh, you know, I really have to take this path. Now I've made this decision to take this path, and it's really hard. You may take a few steps back. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, because it's, you know, the future is looking good for you moving into Aries season. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Have a great Mercury retrograde. Okay, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.